Hey everybody, ChristopherOdd here and welcome back to XCOM. The recorded audio that I had to go along with my gameplay didn't really work out. There was all kinds of clipping and my levels got screwed up, so I'm going to do this a little bit differently. Let me know what you guys think of the new format. I actually enjoyed it quite a bit, and if you guys think that we should do XCOM this way going forward, then I'll consider that. So here we go. We have lots of soldiers in the infirmary bay. Hopefully time passes quickly for our injured men. However, not a lot of time passes before I'm summoned to the research labs to be informed that our xenobiology research has been completed and they are awaiting another task. Before I do that, however, we're going to head over to the engineering bay to check on our progress. We're currently building an officer training school, a power generator, and an access lift in hopes of reaching that steam sometime soon. At this point, we decide it's probably in our best interest to get yet another satellite going, even though we're currently maxed out on our uplinks. And trust me, those will come in handy with time.
Commander, our current satellite uplink facilities are at full capacity. We should build additional uplinks as soon as possible to allow for new satellite deployments.
Heading back to research, we do our autopsies. Sectoids, you're up first.
We've made a number of interesting discoveries based on the autopsy results of the alien specimen you brought back. The research team is now referring to this particular variation as a sectoid, based on the unusual structure of its internal organs, which we believe to be the product of genetic manipulation. As we've seen in the field, this species also seems to harbor some sort of telepathic ability.
Slender guy, tall boy, thin man, creepy as shit, pedo boys, whatever you're called, you are up next. Get on the table.
The tall one has, up until this point, been unofficially referred to as the Thin Man. Initial testing has revealed a concerted effort by the aliens to modify this specimen's genetic structure in such a way as to make it appear human. However, on closer inspection, they seem to have had some trouble concealing the eyes, which appear to be reptilian in nature.
Before leaving the research department, we start researching the arc thrower so that we can capture some aliens in the future. Also, to correct a previous tactical mistake that I made, I need to transfer one ship back from North America to South America where our satellite is positioned. Let's start scanning, shall we? More killing, more death. Ah, crap. Nope. More base management. Somebody's got to do it, and I guess that somebody's me. Our satellite does go operational in China. Grelite returns to active duty. Our Raven 2 is transferred to South America where it belongs, and our access lift is complete. Let's get to the fighting. Nope. Commander, your power generator is complete. That's great. Well, let's watch a small, nonsensical video of it. How about that? Woo! Okay, can we get to the aliens now? Start scanning!
Commander,
as you can see, Toolbox and Linus return to active duty, and we finish yet another satellite. I guess we're never getting to the battlefield, are we? Pretty much, nope. Surely now we must be able to get to the war zone with all this pent-up rage, right? Wrong. The Commission wants to see us. That means two things. They're gonna tell us how satisfied they are with our progress, and it means we get paid, biatch!
We are extremely impressed with the progress of the XCOM project thus far, Commander. Your recent results were beyond our expectations, and that is not a statement this council makes lightly.
Beyond expectations, that's it? I mean, it was pretty much perfect, but what are they gonna say? They're not gonna say, oh, you're perfect, otherwise they wouldn't need us, right? Yeah, whatever, anyways. So, basically, I probably would have lipped them off if I was face to face, but I'm kind of a pussy over the XCOM radios, so we'll let that one slide. As you can see, we're in a pretty good spot, but we do need to keep an eye on Mexico and Nigeria. Their panic levels have risen. Since we finally have some money, I figure we should blow it ASAP. We're in desperate need of another uplink. Boom, allowance for the month gone. Okay, now to the battlefield. God damn it. Well, since it's ready, let's sell off some sectoids and some Illyrium to get another soldier on the battlefield. I know Illyrium isn't researched yet, but it's collecting dust, and I see dust as dollar signs. With that, we take our garage sale earnings and unlock squad size 1. Okay, to the fight we go. Are you fucking kidding me? I don't have time for America. You'll have to wait. Okay, seriously. Everything must be out of the way by now. To the front lines we come. Dr. Valen, seriously? Fine, thanks. The Arthro is available, but useless until we have the alien containment facility. These battles aren't getting any easier, so I decided to streamline to beam weapons, even though it will take the majority of the month to get the research done.
I appreciate your efforts to support
Now,
the research team, Commander.
seriously, can we finally get to the killing?
Commander, we've got
Finally, I'll take it. It's a medium-sized UFO. Let's send out our Raven to take it down.
Engaging bogey.
Oh my god. Go down. Go down. Oh my god, I think we're gonna die. Success. Okay, that was pretty close, but damn. Let's get down there to the UFO and let's start fighting. I decided that having 2 snipers in a UFO mission is more of a liability than a helping hand, so I decided to reform the squad a bit. Grelite, Toolbox, Repcam, Aberrant, and Linus. You're the squad. Roll out.
Strike 1. Prepare for landing.
We're heading into China for the next operation. It looks like the aliens went down in a sparsely populated area. If there are civilians in the area, I hope they stay clear.
This mission has been titled Operation Demon Heat, which reminds me of cinnamon bubblegum, really. But it's taking place in China. China and demons seem to go in hand. Remember the movie called The Ring? Really creepy with that little chick with the long hair crawls out of the TV? I think it was called like Ringu or something in China. Or maybe it was Korea. Anyways, doesn't really matter. We're in China right now, so let's focus on that. Now we land in this vast empty wasteland expecting immediate resistance. Employing the hand-holding method, which we basically follow the leader everywhere until we spot something, only a few squares at a time, we finally reach the UFO. Weird thing is, we haven't come across any alien life forms along the way. I decide we need to breach the outer force field expecting some resistance.
To withstand an impact like that, at such a velocity, the materials used in that vessel's hull must be at least an order of magnitude beyond any element we know of.
But nothing. Eventually, I order the soldiers to take up defensive positions outside of the first door, with Grelite bringing up the rear to keep his sniper... Sniper? What the hell's a sniper? Sniper rifle. Useful.
Roger. Aye, aye.
Finally, I direct the soldiers to open the door and oh my god, nothing's inside.
Shh, you hear that?
Okay, troops, line up along the next door. Grelite, take this time to get elevated in case we stumble upon something in the next room. Everyone take this turn to overwatch so Grelite can prepare himself.
Scanning.
Alright, troops, everybody on overwatch except for Linus. You'll be knocking on the door. Here's why you guys joined XCOM. Here's your chance to shine.
Got a visual.
And contact. At close range shouldn't really be a problem, right? Well, Aberrant and Repcam sure find it tough. Luckily, we have Grelite positioned well and he makes his shot count. There is still hope, however. Toolbox is in close range and he takes the overwatch shot. Oh.
Damn it!
It's all good though. Linus, aka our garbage collector, once again goes in to dispose of everyone else's trash.
Going in for the kill.
The alien flight computer could prove to be extremely useful in our own research. Please take great care in returning it to the base in one piece.
You deserve a raise, my friend. With that thing out of the way, we can freely explore the crashed UFO and search for other life forms. Using our stack and smack technique, we line up at the next door.
Roger. Scanning.
I think I heard something. Got it covered. Listen to... I see you, Commander. I see you, Commander.
The next room, however, is empty. Proceed, soldiers. Perhaps you may be thinking that we're being a little bit too cautious on this mission. However, I do want to say my soldiers are very important to me and I would not want one to perish due to my negligence. Slow and steady, turtles. Slow and steady.
Got it covered. What was that?
I figure there has to be some action outside the third door, so we stack up on the door once more. Everyone into Overwatch except for Abrin, who will open the door for you. Boom! Two Thin Men appear. Repcam and Toolbox handle the first one with no issues. The second Thin Man has retreated. Abrin does have a low percentage shot available, but since she's behind heavy cover, and we do have Linus's run and gun ability for backup, I figure she could take the shot. And it works. Our squad is safe, and we start to head for the other side of the UFO. Problem is, it seems as if we've been flanked from the other direction, and whatever's doing the flanking is not doing it quietly. We start to head back in that general direction, employing the hand-holding method from the beginning of the mission. Maneuvering carefully through the UFO, we eventually get the whole squad into the UFO's backyard, and there's dog shit everywhere. Linus cracks a few poop jokes, and everyone has a good laugh, but it's time to get back into the fray. Grelite takes an elevated position in the back of the yard so he can utilize the squad sight ability if any trouble arises, and we know it will.
Eyes peeled, Commander. Scanning.
Meandering slowly toward the noises, Abrin finally uncovers 3 flying robot pricks.
It's hard to differentiate where the organic material ends and the machine begins.
It's not going to win any beauty contests, that's for sure.
Ha ha ha, Dr. Shen, you're so funny. Whether you're at the base in your undies scratching yourself, our troops are in China's backyard full of dog shit, and you have the audacity to crack jokes? What? Well, yeah, I mean, technically I'm back at the base too. No, not in my underwear, but sweatpants, like, what does it matter? Shen, mission, focus. We have Abrin drop back in hopes of luring the robots into our Overwatch trap. Everyone goes in Overwatch in anticipation of the approaching machines.
Roger.
Eyes peeled, Commander.
One brave machine does what we hoped, and Repcam, Toolbox, and Grelite are all in a fine position to handle this.
I'm about to start keeping score.
Even if Grelite was 5 seconds too late on the trigger. Using the same wait and pray method, we move everyone into position for Overwatch. So if anything decides to approach us, all 5 soldiers are going to be in a super position to take it down.
Moving to Overwatch.
Eyes peeled, Commander.
You hear that?
And boom, just what we'd hoped, all 5 soldiers get a shot on the flying vacuum cleaner. Surely he can't survive this. Well, okay, maybe he can, but you can't expect perfection every time. Now, this is Grelite's chance for redemption. With his squad sight ability and being on elevated ground, he should be as sure a shot as anyone could hope for. Do your worst, Grelite. Perfect. With that robot down, we know there's only one left, so we move in close to take a shot. We have everyone move up except for Toolbox, so if things go bad, she can cover him with smoke. Abrin lines up her shot. And whammo, takes down the hovering vacuum cleaner. Operation Demon Heat is a success. It's time to head back to base to dole out the promotions.
Looks like they're really taking care of business down there, and without so much as a scratch.
Grellet has been promoted to sergeant, and between more damage on his pistol or increased aim and defense from higher ground, the damn good ground perk is definitely the way to go. Following in Repcam's footsteps, Toolbox will also take the field medic ability and has earned the nickname of Shield, perhaps appropriately so. Aberin, becoming a sergeant as well, takes the suppression ability as it best complements her bullet swarm ability that she already has. Thanks for tuning in to this episode of XCOM, everybody. Really appreciate it. And if you guys have any feedback on the new format, please be sure to let me know. Also, be sure to check out the journals over at greylionsgaming.com. Those are fun to read. Every time somebody posts a new one, I enjoy it. And have a super time.